Yep, hi all, just a random one today, Renault Clio 2002. So yeah, the car developed an oil leak. So on the investigation, it looks like it's this coolant housing here, which goes on the side of the block here. Now I'm no Renault expert, but ultimately on this particular one here, I managed to narrow it down. The fact that it is very, very, very oily along the bottom here. I'm going to put my hand underneath it, very, very wet around here. And there's oil sort of sprayed all over the gearbox, all sort of sprayed along and down here. It got onto the sort of front cross member down here, and that sort of wiring cover there. And mainly, you know, I sort of thought it was coming from here because it was specifically heavily oiled around this section here. I looked online, found out this part here is quite common to malfunction, but I guess this car is 2002, so it's getting on a bit now anyway. So yeah, the part here, as you see, is plastic. Get them second hand, or you can get the new seals if you want to, but generally on the internet it recommends getting a new one. It's this one here. I've got a new one off eBay, 50 quid, that has a 5-year warranty. Whether or not you can apply the warranty, I don't know, but it's got a 5-year warranty nonetheless. There's a couple of different part numbers relating to this same unit. I think McGann's used the same unit for 1600s. This is a 1.4, but the main difference on this one here is that mine's got this output part here. Lots of them look exactly the same, but don't have an output here to put back into the coolant bottle. So that's a key item on my 1.4. So what I did, removed obviously all the bolts. They're only 11 Newton metric or pounds. They're very, very sort of relatively light when you tighten them up. So you'll need a torque wrench anyway to retighten them. What I've done is I've just drawn it, as you see, a piece of cardboard, basically plotted them out so I knew where to take them off, because obviously they're all different lengths. If you had your new unit, you could of course take them out straight off the engine, put them on the new unit, then then transfer the new unit into the car as well. As a few different options, but I want to make sure it's nice and straightforward. This is the bleeder valve on here, just so you know. The new one I've got as well comes with this temperature units here. Part of the reason that this then broke down, the seal broke down, is then it causes the oil system inside this, as well as the coolant system, to mix together. So I then found out that I had basically a big scummy layer of oil inside here. Now that might not look clean, but that is way cleaner than what it was. This bottom section here, it's got a sort of a piece of plastic around the middle, so you can't sort of get to that part from through this hole. So I've tried bleach, very liquid, some type of sort of kitchen sort of sink cleaner, and that's the best I can get it. You know, it's that dirt in there is actually it's on this side here. So that takes off two 10mm bolts. Clean the cap up, obviously you remove the air filter, and I remove this piece of front trim here. Otherwise it just comes off really easily. Drain off all the fluid, so I remove the bottom pipe down here, remove the top pipe, you know, off here, and effectively just sprayed it through with cold water down these various orifices to get it all clean. And what I'll do is, once it's all connected up, I will put a new fresh oil in it, as the oil in the engine is probably being contaminated with water, as it's managed to get oil into the water. It's probably done it the other way around. So I'll drain off the oil, new filter, put in 4 litres or whatever it is of oil into here. I'll then put distilled water into the system first and run this through its temperature. Then I'll then drain it out again as per the internet. And then if the water coming out, you know, it's obviously slightly orange, it will be. I might then run it through again with clean water. Otherwise I'll certainly then run it through with the 50-50 coolant. I think actually possibly it might be 33% coolant, the rest of it water, but I'll double check. But whatever it is, I'll run it through. I think it only takes 6 litres of altogether. Actually, I think it's maybe 33 or 40% or something of coolant, but double check the manual anyway. But yeah, I've cleaned it all up, all looking much better. So hopefully the new part will arrive next couple of days. Bolt it on, new oil in the system there. So put the water through, then the coolant through, and then hopefully that is where the leak's coming from as well. And there we go. And there's the part there. But as I mentioned, it's only 11 Nm on your torque wrench, so it doesn't need a lot on there. I guess if you do it too much, you know, you might end up warping this even more, maybe cracking it. I'm not sure, but it doesn't require a lot. And there's the part there. And the seal actually is very flush. So, and you can sort of see in certain parts it's started to sort of leak. There we go.